Now at 4, the Senate confirmed 3 high-ranking military leaders after months of holdups yesterday, bypassing Senator Tommy Tuberville. The Alabama Republican held up nearly 400 nominations in an effort to protest the Pentagon's abortion policy. That includes the new Navy head, Lisa Francelli. She attended the Naval War College in Rhode Island and is the first female to serve on the Joint Chief of Staffs. Republicans and Democrats have been very outspoken on this issue, and there are still dozens of officers waiting for promotion right now. So we have Senator Jack Reed here with us. He played a big role in this in getting around Tuberville's block. So Senator Reed, the measure that you spearheaded, from what I understand, it wouldn't have completely changed the rules. It would have kind of put them aside for a little bit, right? So can you tell us how that would work?
Well, we proposed a resolution that would suspend the rules for this session of Congress, but not change them, which would allow us to move very quickly all of the pending nominations, and then, except for the most senior members of the military, allow nominations that go forward based on unanimous consent, which would be presumed, so we could get things done quickly.
Right, just to speed up the process,
yes.
Kind of. Now, I know that right now, I mean, we have so much going on in the world. We have the Ukrainian war, we have the Israeli-Hamas conflict. So having these military promotions, I'd assume that this is a critical time for this. Has this delayed anything?
Well, it has caused disruption and real difficulties for military families and the officer involved. We have, for example, the deputy commander of CENTCOM. That's the combat command that controls the Middle East, including Israel, and that position is not filled by the nominee. He is still waiting for confirmation. You can go down the list of critical roles throughout the military. And then we have further down the list in terms of younger general officers, brigadier generals, individuals that have distinguished themselves in combat, have won decorations in the Purple Heart, and they've dedicated their lives to the service, and their families have also, and they're just being sort of dismissed or used as political pawns. It's not a good situation, and I'm being diplomatic.
And like you said, there are hundreds of promotions that are still being held up, although a few did end up getting through yesterday. We're still seeing the hundreds that you were just speaking about. I know that Republicans and Democrats are both kind of calling on Tuberville to stop this. So what do we have going forward here? What's next?
Well, what I believe will be forthcoming is that my Republican colleagues, and principally Senator Sullivan of Alaska and Senator Ernst of Iowa. Senator Sullivan is a 30-year Marine veteran. Senator Ernst was a combat Army officer. And they're also very much agree with Senator Tuberville about the position on reproductive health. So their issue, though, is very critically that this is disrupting our national security. It's becoming more and more dangerous. They will come forward, I believe, and ask for additional recommendations, as they did the other night. They went through 61 individual general officer nominations, and Senator Tuberville refused all of them. So you're seeing Republicans stand up and say, this is not good for our national security, and it is extremely difficult for the families and for the officers involved, and we have to stop this.
So it sounds like the fight will continue over the Pentagon's abortion policy, but in the meantime, there is kind of a consensus that things do need to move forward.
Well, there is an emerging consensus on the Republican side. There's good consensus on our side that this is a policy issue, and it should be decided not by holding officers who have nothing to do with policy making. It should be decided either by legislation or by frankly, that's the only real process that's left. This is completely legal. It's never been challenged in court because it is legal. So we're seeing Senator Tuberville hold these individuals as political pawns for an issue they had nothing to do about. And by the way, one of the things that if this is allowed to succeed, then we'll see it in the future on other issues. So we can't tolerate that.
Yeah, so a lot of issues stemming from this, a lot of promotions being held up. Senator Reed, thank you so much for being here with us today and breaking that all down for us.